You are standing in Bass Pro Shops, holding a Johnny Morris baitcaster, and the tag says $150. It is a genuinely great reel. But here is what nobody in that store will tell you. A reel from the exact same Korean assembly line is on Amazon right now for $50. Same factory, different paint, 1/3 of the price. Welcome to the fishing industry's worst kept secret. Most of the reels you see under a dozen different brand names do not come from a dozen different factories. A huge share of them come from one. And once you know its name, you will never look at a price tag the same way again, because you will finally see what you are actually paying for. So today, the one Korean factory behind Bass Pro, Lew's, Abu Garcia, KastKing, and more. Exactly how much of that price is the reel versus the badge, and how to buy the same hardware for a fraction of the store price. Stick around, because I will also be honest about the one thing the expensive badge actually does buy you. If you fish, subscribe. One quick thing before we start. Knowing which reel to buy is only half of it. Knowing which cheap gear is actually worth your money across rods, reels, and line is the whole system inside the angler's vault. First link in the description, QR code in the corner of the whole video. Tap it or scan it whenever you want. Now, let's get into it. So let's name the factory. It is called Doyo, a massive Korean manufacturer, and it is what is known as an OEM. That means one factory designs and builds a base reel and then sells it to many different brands who put their own paint, their own badge, and their own price on it. It is completely normal in manufacturing. It is just that fishing brands really do not advertise it. Here is how the arrangement works. Doyo designs a base reel platform, and each brand orders it with their own specs, their own drag rating, spool depth, handle, and cosmetics. So Doyo does not stamp out one identical reel. A dozen brands order variations off the same core blueprint, then price them wherever their market allows. And Doyo's client list is staggering. By multiple accounts, they produce reels for Bass Pro's Johnny Morris and Pro Qualifier lines, for Lew's, for certain Abu Garcia models, for Pflueger, for KastKing, for 13 Fishing, and even some Daiwa reels. That is why, when you pick up reels from those brands and really look, you keep seeing the same body shapes, the same drag stars, the same internal layout. And this makes sense once you know the history. Bass Pro started in 1972, when Johnny Morris sold tackle from the back of his father's liquor store. It grew into a retail giant, but never built its own reel factories. Almost no tackle brand did. A reel plant costs tens of millions, so they design and badge and let the OEMs build. One angler on a forum put it perfectly. He said all he runs are Doyo reels, either Lew's or Bass Pro, 28 of them in the boat, and he cannot tell them apart in performance. Blind tests back him up, showing comparable smoothness and casting distance across similarly priced reels from all these brands. You are, in his words, getting the same hardware with different paint jobs and marketing spin. So how do you spot a rebadge with your own eyes? Look at the shape of the drag star, the curve of the side plates, and the layout of the handle and spool. When two reels from different brands share those exact contours, that is a shared mold, not a coincidence. One angler flat out called his old Pro Qualifier a rebadged Abu. The resemblance is right there. So let's line up what that actually means for your wallet. On Amazon, a KastKing baitcaster, built by Doyo, runs around $50 to $70. A Lew's, same factory, might be $120. The Bass Pro Johnny Morris, same factory, sits around $130 to $150. And a premium Abu Garcia Revo, same factory family, climbs to $200 and up. Look at that spread. $50 to over $200 for reels that share the same Korean birthplace and the same base design. That is a 4 times price swing built largely on the badge, the marketing, and the store's markup. When the hardware underneath is this close, most of what separates that $50 reel from that $200 one is the name printed on the side plate. Now, in fairness, that price gap is not 100% pure profit. Part of the difference is real. Shipping, warranties, retail overhead, the store you can walk into, and slightly different specs. But when a reel that costs the maker roughly the same money sells for $50 under one name and $200 under another, a big chunk of that gap is simply the badge. There is a rule of thumb among rod builders that a $100 factory rod might have only $10 of actual components in it. Reels are not quite that extreme, but the principle holds. By the time a product passes through the brand, the distributor, and the retail markup, the shiny badge and the marketing can easily cost you more than the hardware ever did. And it gets more specific. On the forums, anglers point out that the Bass Pro Platinum reel at around $200 is, in their words, the same reel as a Lose you can find for $150 to $160. The maroon KVD Lose, one guy noted, is the exact same reel. Same platform, different sticker, $50 apart. Quick thing before I get to the honest part. If this is already changing how you shop, hit the like button so it reaches the next angler about to overpay for a paint job. And point your camera at the QR code or tap the first link below. The Angler's Vault is the gear and knowledge worth your money. One payment, yours for life. Now here is where I am going to be completely fair, because this is not a hit piece, and the truth matters. Same factory does not always mean identical reel. That is the honest nuance the clickbait channels leave out, and it is important. When Doyo builds that base platform, each brand orders its own specifications. The higher-end reels are often built to tighter tolerances, with better bearings and nicer materials. The cheapest ones may come from a looser Chinese line. So the $50 KastKing and the $200 Abu share a skeleton, but the Abu may genuinely be a more refined version of it. So the real question is never just, are they the same? It is this: how much are those small refinements worth to you? For a tournament angler making 1,000 casts a day, paying up for the premium version can be worth it. For a weekend angler, that $50 to $70 Doyo reel from Amazon will cast, drag, and land fish trip after trip for years. And this holds up on the water, not just on paper. In side-by-side casting, anglers consistently report that a good Doyo reel throws a bait as far and as smoothly as the pricier badge version. The extra money buys you a slightly nicer feel in the hand and better long-term refinement, not a reel that magically catches more fish. And let me give Bass Pro real credit. Their Johnny Morris reels are legitimately good. Pros have won the Bassmaster Classic and the Major League Fishing Championship with them. Their Carbon Light reel, around $130, is called one of the best values on the market by people who fish everything. This is not a bad reel. It is a very good one. And to be clear about what you are getting, the Carbon Light is a real reel. A one-piece aluminum frame, carbon side covers, a brass main gear, a 10-bearing system, and gear ratios from about 7:1 up past 8:1. Those are legitimately good specs. The point is not that it is cheap junk. The point is you will find those same specs on a cheaper badge. Bass Pro also offers something Amazon does not, and it has real value. Their return policy is famously generous. An employee put it bluntly: unless the reel has blood or tire tracks on it, they will generally take it back and give you credit. That kind of no-questions support is worth something, and for some anglers, it is worth paying a little more at the store to have it. So when is paying up at the store actually smart? When you want to hold the reel and feel it before you buy. When you value being able to walk it right back if something fails. And when a specific higher-end model genuinely has the tighter tolerances you can feel. Those are real reasons. Just make them a choice, not a default you fell into. So this was never about Bass Pro being the villain. House brands are a smart, legitimate business. In fact, here is the twist. Sometimes the Bass Pro house reel is the cheap, smart buy. Anglers compare it to premium Abu Revo reels at about 2/3 the price and call it the better value. The badge game cuts both ways, and that is exactly why you shop the hardware, not the name. And it is not only baitcasters. Bass Pro's offshore angler saltwater reels come from the same Korean and Chinese OEM lines, and anglers say they rival mid-range pin reels at a fraction of the cost. So whether you fish fresh or salt, the same story holds. The badge on the saltwater reel is doing a lot of the pricing work too. In fact, the rebadge game goes way past reels. Anglers have pointed out that Bass Pro's offshore angler fluorocarbon line is made by Seagar, one of the most respected line makers in the world. Some have even spotted the little Seagar sticker on the back of the spool. You are buying premium line, quietly, under a house brand label and a house brand price. The same is true on the rod rack. Bass Pro's rods have been built over the years by companies like Star and Blackfin. One angler found his Bass Pro Kingfish rod matched a Star rod 100%. Same blank, same grips, same guide layout, only the color and the labels were different. Once you see the pattern, you see it everywhere in that store. So how do you actually use all this to stop overpaying? First, learn the tells. When you are looking at a budget baitcaster, check the specs that matter: the gear ratio, the bearing count, the drag rating, the frame material. When a $50 reel and a $150 reel list nearly identical numbers, that is your Doyo signal that you are paying mostly for the badge. Second, know the brands that share the Doyo family: Bass Pro, Luz, Abu Garcia, KastKing, Pflueger, and shop across all of them. The exact same reel platform will often be cheapest under the KastKing name on Amazon and most expensive under a premium badge in the store. Same casting, same drag, same guts. Let the badge you do not care about save you $100. And this is exactly why Amazon is so often cheaper. A brick-and-mortar store has to pay for the building, the staff, and the giant aquarium in the lobby. And all that cost lands in the price tag. A brand selling direct on Amazon skips most of that overhead. Same reel, leaner path to you, lower price. You are just cutting out the middlemen. And time your buy. Bass Pro puts these house reels on deep discount during their big seasonal sales, the Spring Fishing Classic especially, often in store only. A $150 reel can drop to well under $100, which suddenly makes the house brand a genuine bargain. If you are going to buy the badge, at least buy it when it is on sale. Third, decide honestly what tier you actually need. If you fish 20 times a year, the $50 to $70 Doyo reel is plenty, and you can buy 3 of them for the price of one premium badge. If you fish 200 days a year chasing every last % of smoothness, buy up the Doyo ladder, or step to a Shimano or Daiwa, which build their own reels in-house. One honest warning though, do not swing so far that you buy pure garbage. A $20 no-name reel off a random listing is not a Doyo reel. It is often junk with plastic gears that grind out in a season. Buy the real budget brands that share the good factories. KastKing, Lose, a Bass Pro reel on sale, not the cheapest thing you can find. Because that is the one real exception worth knowing. Shimano and Daiwa largely keep their reel production in-house, in their own factories, which is part of why they hold their price on prestige and refinement rather than the shared factory game. If you want something genuinely different from the Doyo platform, those two are where you actually get it. Everything else is mostly paint and price. So the whole lesson fits on a bumper sticker. Shop the hardware, not the badge. Learn the specs, learn which brands share the good factories, and buy the cheapest badge that carries the hardware you want. Do that, and you can build a full arsenal of great reels for what a couple of premium badge reels would have cost you. So there it is, a $50 Amazon reel and a $150 Bass Pro reel can roll off the very same Korean line. And for the weekend angler, the cheap one catches just as well. The badge buys a little refinement and a great return policy, and sometimes that is worth it. But now you know exactly what you are paying for. That is what the Vault is about. It is the first link below, the QR code is in the corner, pay once and it is yours. Now tell me in the comments, what reel are you running? And did you know your favorite brand might share a factory with a $50 Amazon reel? And if this saved you money, subscribe, because we tell the truth the price tag hides. We will see you on the water. And if you want to see this same game played out with the most famous reel in the world, watch this next. 12 cheap reels that humiliate the Shimano Stella for a fraction